I do think there is a fine line between allowing ultimate creative freedom and then also making sure you have control over the brand. But I think the honest truth right now is no one has control of their brand. Great brands realise that. They realise that, full transparency, the consumer has control now. I think with technology, the consumer is armed and they're dangerous because they don't need to watch that schlock anymore. And so they can tune it out. And so I think the mandate for our entire industry is to raise its game. At the end of the day, it's nothing more complicated than, did you entertain me or were you useful? And those are the two things that every marketeer needs to do now. I think the genius of what the creatives did with this film was try and dramatize the benefits. So don't get lost in speeds and feeds and product specs, right? Because frankly, no one cares anymore. And more demonstrate what you can actually do with a powerful processor. So The Chase is literally a visual action-adventure story through various different programs showing our heroine doing amazing things because of the Core i5. We're going through a real period of change. I think most people have woken up and most people are enjoying it. We normally would say, okay, we want X% views by X% time, but because we didn't have any paid media against this one, the client was kind of relaxed. We didn't have any idea how people would react. We hoped they would find the film as entertaining as we did, and we were thrilled to see that actually we hit 1 million views in the first week. I don't think you can manufacture viral. I think you can just be lucky and most of all, just pay attention to having a good idea. Don't worry about the outcome, worry about the input. Many industries have already had technology liberate the consumer. And I think advertising, weirdly, is one of the last things to fall. And I think it's really thrilling. So those brands who are sort of faking it behind the curtain, now with the internet, I think, are going to be exposed. Not immediately, but today's college kids aren't falling for it. So a company with a real truth at its core is going to be the one that succeeds. And so I think marketing is a layer on top of that. I think what's more interesting to me is brands. When brands come knocking at our agency, we're really, really vigilant. And we kind of look with consumers' eyes and go, is there a truth here? Is there integrity here? And integrity, I think, is going to be the new business advantage.